For Wall Street Media, this is Angelo, and I'm here with Doug. And we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else.
That is true. We have oodles of exclusive information, don't we? Right?
More than we can handle.
More than we can tell you. Some of it related to stocks. We have management changes from Liberum.
Yes, management changes are good.
Andy Pickup is taking. He told me yesterday he's taking 15 minutes vacation a day this week. You know. What do we have? Who changed management today?
Well, Aon Corporation, AOC, announced that Peter Breedstone was appointed president and CEO of Agency Specialty Product Network Insurance Services. That's ASPN, effective April 22nd, 2008.
Well, that's like choppy chop. Did you okay that one?
Not bad. I no, they didn't check with me on that.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about that.
The next one is XR Corporation. EXAR announced that Pedro Rodriguez was appointed as president and CEO of the company effective April 28th, 2008.
Cool. Let's look at some market stuff. Angelo, I hate to say I told you so. Actually, you know that's not true. I'd love to say I told you so. And do you remember when you were just pretending to play the part of someone who thought there was going to be a recession?
Yes.
Well, it turns out there's not going to be a recession. That's me patting myself on the back. CEO of Dow Chemicals this morning announced that there wasn't a recession. Also, the chief strategist for, I think it was J.P. Morgan, Thomas Lee, he was on CNBC, said no recession. This morning, Michael Darda, chief economist at MKM Partners in Greenwich, and anybody in Greenwich must know what they're talking about, says they sure don't look like recession numbers to me. Jobless claims plunged again last week. Looks like the Liberals aren't going to be able to talk us into the recession they so much hoped for. 33,000 they're down. Not recession here. Mr. Darda, who we like and respect, you know my buddy Chip, he lives in Greenwich.
Oh, yeah?
He's got 2 places in Greenwich.
Oh.
That's like a sign that you have too much money.
Yeah.
Anyhow, he says the 4-week moving average is still consistent with the slowdown, but the idea this is the second Great Depression or Japan circa 1995 is utter hysteria, and the numbers prove that. On a note closer to my stomach, which is near and dear, Arby's is buying Wendy's for $2.34 billion. Okay. Arby's was actually good living in Pennsylvania. I mean, we were high on the hog. If
yeah, you
if
felt
we
you were going
Arby's.
out for a really good meal when you went there?
Yeah, roast beef, man. That's what the rich people eat.
That's right.
Wendy's, I thought, I'm glad to see somebody's getting them, right? Because after Dave Thomas, I just thought, they really plummeted.
It's a hard act to follow.
Yeah. McDonald's has been doing well, and Wendy's was just suffering. They've got a quote here that Dave Thomas' daughter said the family's devastated by the news. It's a sad day. They didn't think that was the outcome and that their dad wouldn't be amused. But
his daughter, Wendy?
Well, no, this is actually his daughter, Pam Thomas Farber.
Okay.
They didn't quote Wendy. That's kind of unusual, isn't it? They should have talked to Wendy.
Well, those are the best commercials.
Yeah, they haven't done too well, though. Dave Thomas I loved. I thought he was a super rock star and a great American, but I didn't think he did too good a job with the succession, after he wasn't in charge anymore. I thought they didn't do too well. Speaking of someone that did do well, Ford Motor Company, great American company, using the Microsoft Sync, another great American company. Yep. Blew away numbers. Alan Mullally doing just a super fantastic job up there. We have 1,000 shares of Ford in our Covestor portfolio, so we're very happy to see that. More money for Doug, which is always a good thing. Did I show you the T-shirt that German Mike got me? Sticking with the more money for Doug theme. Right? We think
happy as a pig in coins?
Yeah. Hey, we think more money for us is good. A lot of the liberal media out there, they think more money for them is good, but you guys can go to hell.
Well, it's all about the money.
We're trying to share the wealth. That's what we do with the show. And we bring you the highlights. I bring in super fantastic West Point Wall Street stars. Okay.
Where?
Golf clap for Angelo. Angelo's a super big deal. He's actually my pal. I don't know why. I guess I'm like your charity case.
No,
I'll take Doug out and amuse me. Bought Ann Taylor yesterday. Lee, can you shop at Ann Taylor? No. Well, they're up 70. We're up $75 in them.
Okay.
They're getting by without you. Oh, yeah, too old for you, right? A little bit. A little too dowdy. Lincoln's like European fashionista.
Right.
Bought Talbot's up $13. Hey, I don't know. That'll cover breakfast. Bought Liz Taylor up $71.
Mm-hmm.
Liz Claiborne. Liz Taylor's actually not for sale, is she? And how many husbands she got? Yeah, maybe she is. Apparently she was, but she's off the market at the moment. Anyhow, so instead of Liz Taylor, if you want to, buy some Liz Claiborne like I did. You can follow what we do on Covestor.com. We're the only show worth watching. We have money in the market. You want to learn to box from Mike Tyson? You want to learn to be bad from Angelo? You want to get advice from people with money in the market? I got an email from Greg at Aspen Bio last night, and I asked him if they were coming up at any conferences. They did a great. They're the guys. They have a blood test,
right,
that can tell if you have appendicitis right on the spot.
Really?
Right, and every year I forget the numbers now. Don't get old, Maria. You get senile.
Or you get appendicitis.
Or you get appendicitis. But I can't remember the numbers. But it's like 1 million Americans present every year, and like 100,000 of them are misdiagnosed. Right. And so they either do the surgeries, they do like 100,000 surgeries on Americans every year for appendicitis that are unnecessary.
Right.
And then they send tens of thousands or 100,000 of them home that have it, and then have like emergencies, and some of those people die. And these guys have a test that can tell.
So it's not only a more accurate test, but it's also a more timely test.
There is no. The one now,
right,
by the time they get the results back, it's too late.
It could be too late. Right.
And so it'll save like billions and trillions of dollars, and it'll save tons and tons of Americans' pain and suffering, right? Where you're getting unnecessary surgery, or you didn't get it and you went home and died, or you had to have a big emergency.
Right.
I was looking at Angelo for a minute. That lead kid's gonna spank me if I don't behave better. DSW. I bought more DSW. Did you see yesterday? Really? She's been homesick for 2 days. She's not a Mercedes. She breaks down and needs some service often. Yeah. DSW launched a website, and it's nice. I actually looked on it.
You went out it?
I took a look at it, and it's well designed and it's easy to use. I went through. Yeah, I know. I have note to Tina. It can be done. It's possible to have e-commerce. Finley's though, don't worry, Pumpkin. We're only down $10,700 in Finley. You tell those guys just keep taking long lunches, and sooner or later someone will build a website for them. Maybe the company that buys them.
Less than $1 too. It's
50. It's tempting. You know, I'm trying to decide if I should do lunch or a hostile takeover.
But you could go to Arby's or Wendy's instead.
That's right. That's right. I like Wendy's. That's about it for the day. What do you think of that, Liebkin? Nice, early, efficient, huh? Okay.
And we're here every day, Wall Street Media.
Angelo, thank you.
You can find us directly at WSMCO.com. Thanks. Stop.